My name is Wally West, and I am the fastest kid alive. A lot has happened in my life, so I better get you caught up to speed. That guy next to me, he's my Aunt Iris's fiance. He was watching me for the day, and at the time, I thought he was the most boring guy on planet Earth.
And that's how I test the samples and identify the victims.
Cool, yeah, cool.
Let's go. We got the blue flame sapphire.
Right away, boss.
Or we're gonna track the Flash and take him out. Imagine getting the cash, the gem, and destroying that Scarlet Speedster in one day.
Without the rest of the rogues, foolish.
We're strong. We can take him. 3 against 1. Someone better call Flash, unless you want the city to feel the wrath of the rogues.
That damn idiot.
Hey Wally, I gotta run to the bathroom. Hang out here for a second. I'll be right back. So where's the rest of your merry band?
Getting away with hundreds of thousands of dollars on the other side of the city. You can't stop us all. Get off me, kid!
Don't do it, Flash. Don't test me.
Thanks a lot, kid. That took some real courage, especially from just a bystander.
And at that moment, I met my childhood idol, the best superhero in the world, the fastest man alive, the Flash. I was at a loss for words.
Sorry, Wally. That love for mine is killing.
You won't believe this. The Flash, he was here. He saved the day.
Oh, did he now? You know, I've actually got one more thing to show you for today. So this is my personal laboratory. It means a great deal to me.
Okay, so what's so cool about it?
I've got something to show you.
You're the Flash!
Now remember, this whole thing is a secret. You can't ever tell anybody. You gotta keep it all to yourself.
Yeah, of course.
This lab is actually where I got all of my powers. It was a night just like this. Bad thunderstorm, lightning came through the window, struck me, bam, super speed.
I always thought like a magical wizard gave you your powers. I thought it had to be magic.
There's actually way more science behind it than you think. My powers, they come from something called the Speed Force. Now normally, I wouldn't trust just anybody with that information. But you seem like you got a good heart.
I want powers too. I wish I could run that fast.
I mean, Wally, you're just a kid. I don't think you really even deserve this life. Way more goes into it than you think. Like a ton of responsibility. And plus, you know what they say. Lightning never strikes in the same place twice. Wally! Wally! Wally, can you hear me?
And right there it began, the story of Kid Flash. And for the sake of coolness, let's just say I had my better outfit back then. Over the years, we would face countless threats, from the ridiculous to the terrifying. But the most reoccurring would be the rogues. Heatwave, Captain Boomerang, Weather Wizard, Mirror Master, Trickster, and their leader, Captain Cold. Recently, the group has split it up, but that won't last for long. Okay, you caught up? Good.
Try to put me to sleep all you want, Hartley. It's not gonna work.
How are you doing that? Okay, one more game. I'll beat you at Zero Suit Samus.
Oh, I know why you pick her.
Oh, don't think like that. She's not even that hot.
Hold on a second. I'm getting a call. Hey, Barry.
Hey, Wally. I'm gonna be taking a trip for a while, so you're gonna have to watch over the city while I'm gone.
Where are you going?
The future. Abracadabra recently escaped back to the 64th century after stealing the crown jewels. I'm gonna go after him. Time travel can be kind of finicky, so I'm not exactly sure when I'll be back.
Isn't 88 miles per hour a bit slow for you?
Hahaha, yes. Very funny. You think you can handle this, though? All by yourself? Can I trust you?
100%.
Did you hear about Connie and Alesky's party tomorrow night? I can't go, are you?
100%!
Last night was shaking pretty loud. My kid is blowing, scratch my skin. So what is wrong with another sin? The bitch is hungry, she needs to tell. So give her each house and feed her well. More days to come, new places to go. I got to leave, it's time on a show.
Is this the right place?
You must be Hartley, right? You got our invite. Congrats.
Just call me Pied Piper.
Welcome to the new Rogues.
Hey, you look familiar. Weren't you part of the Rogues before?
One of the founding members, Captain Cole, and the rest of us started having disagreements. Missions eventually became impossible. We split up shortly afterwards.
Sorry. Guess I'm still getting used to this whole supervillain thing. Who are you exactly?
Mardon. But people just call me Weather Wizard. Gaining that name is one of my most proudest achievements. After the countless storms that I've created, I've earned it.
You serious? You're proud of Weather Wizard? Who named you, a child?
Oh yeah, the imbecile with cards all over her body is doubled down.
I offer you an ace of diamonds for the best person in green here. You look quite classy. No offense to you, Rosa. Be careful though, these cards can cut through your bones.
You know, I once killed a man for spilling his drink on me. I turned his ugly body into a milkshake by spinning into him at 500 miles an hour. Classy is the last word I would use to describe myself.
The top can be a little unhinged. You just have to know what sets her off. And pardon me, my good man, I'm afraid I haven't introduced myself. I am the Shade, master of the shadows.
And what about the guy in the corner?
I am Dr. Albert Desmond. Now, if you dispense to the pleasantries, I have work to do.
You get used to him.
And so, I must ask, what can you do for us?
I can shoot waves of vibration strong enough to break stone. What's with the rock over there?
It's just some stupid knick-knack.
That is the phosphorus stone, you impetuous boar. Give it back.
That's my suit you spilled on.
It'll wash out. Regardless, what are your clothes compared to the indomitable progress of science?
Can your silly little science do this?
Rosa, be reasonable.
Well, what's the fun in that?
Unlike the last Rogues, killing is the ace in our hole.
Well, I've lost my appetite.
Let's get down to business.
Look, I'll help you with whatever you want, as long as you return the favor.
Mr. Piper, your bravery and willingness to assist our cause are equally inspiring. You have my word on this.
That's why there's so many sharks in Shark Week. Do you see any other week that has sharks in it? No. No, you don't, because they don't come out of hibernation.
How many cups have you had?
I've had one cup, but I've had many drinks.
I am the freedom fighter, the name of history.
You're not from here, are you? Or are you a little drunk?
I'm trying to find my way.
Both? Yeah. Exactly. So it's Central City Sharks game, because everything's about sharks. Exactly.
So it's July 18th. Did you know that? Shark Week is from July 11th to July 18th. And that's, I guess, where the sharks come out.
Hey, Frankie, I didn't know you were coming to this.
Walter, right?
It's Wally. Remember, I'm from Mr. Noblin's coding class.
Oh yeah, the one that's always leaving. Why is that?
I have a duty, but not like bathroom kind of duty, more like other responsibilities. It's hard to explain.
You're good. Hey, have you done any more work on that Java project? I've been trying and I just can't get it.
Would you maybe want to help?
Yeah, totally, I can help you. Sorry. I'm so sorry, but I gotta run.
Can you stay a little longer?
The cops can handle them. The rogues don't kill anyways. Actually, I think I can stay a little longer.
Piper, go get some more of the bags from the inside. The rest of the rogues are getting the cash right now.
Stand down. Drop your weapons and get back.
We would be crazy to do that. Well, we are, but that's beside the point.
Flash, where are you?
So, are you doing anything tomorrow?
No, not really.
I can help you with the project. The 7 work?
Yeah, that works perfectly.
Just give me a second. I'm so sorry, but I really gotta go this time. I'm sorry. You know I'm faster than sound, right? Hartley? What? Ah! I'm gonna bring a barf bag next time I fight you.
I was expecting the Scarlet Speedster, but I guess you'll suffice.
Are you okay? Are you? Where were you, Kid Flash? Those rogues. They're not like the others. They attacked us. One of them blasted at Paulson and Curtis. They need a medevac now. I'm not sure if they're gonna walk again, let alone live.
Who is that with the gauntlet?
They call him Pied Piper. There's been reports of robberies using the same alias in Keystone City. Where's the Flash when you need him?
How did Kid Flash know my name? I thought I kept a low profile. This is insane. We just killed 2 cops. You know, I'm all for stealing shit. Jeez, this is getting insane.
I can't believe all of this is ours. Usually the Flash stops me before I even leave the building.
It's not enough.
Yeah, you want to be the top of the food chain. I know the feeling. Still trying to escape Snart's shadow?
Shut it, Rosa. He doesn't control me anymore. This is my rogues now. We're gonna do something he was never able to do.
You're gonna steal the blue flame sapphire? We've never messed with magic before.
Magic? Yeah, right. That's just an urban legend.
All of us are stealing it. Double Down and Shade are scooping out the place right now, and once they get back, we reconvene and strike.
I thought you promised you would help me. I need you guys. I can't go after my dad alone.
Kid, everyone will get what they want. Top and Double Down will be swimming in cash. Shade will go on to do whatever the hell he wants to do. I'll rule Central City, and then we'll go after your father. Happy?
We all have dreams, kid. Don't be so selfish.
Selfish? This is the first time in my life that I'm actually thinking of myself rather than some rich asshole. Can't you let me have this?
Are you gonna help us or what? The city needs to pay for treating us like this. We're nothing to them.
I agree that the city needs to pay, but you're going about it in the wrong way. We just killed 2 innocent cops in cold blood, and you're still pretending to be a victim of the system.
Christ, you're starting to sound like Captain Cold all over again. You know, maybe you're not 50.
You were able to build sonar gauntlets, just like I was able to harness the speed force in a suit. I respect your genius, kid, but you're missing the passion. We need commitment. You just don't have it.
And you 2 are starting to sound just like my father. You know what? I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
Children. So rebellious. Reminds me of how my brother was. How were your teenage years, Rosa?
I don't like talking about it. Let's just say boys learn to keep their distance from me.
Guess I never learned that lesson. Alchemy, he wasn't so lucky.
I'm surprised you let me kill him. And I'm even more surprised that you're not scared of what I might do to you.
I've been through my own hell in the past. Nothing scares me anymore.
Wally, what's going on in here?
Do you think I was struck by that lightning bolt for a reason? Why me of all people?
I don't know. Sometimes there aren't good reasons for everything. But here's what I do know. You're a good kid with a good heart, and that's all that matters.
Does it? 2 brave men may die today because I chose not to be there.
And are you gonna let that happen again?
Never. When I took the Kid Flash suit, I thought I would still be allowed to be a kid. I didn't expect any of this.
You can still be a kid at heart. No one can take that away from you. But growing up means so much more than getting older. It means taking on new responsibilities, and sometimes that's easy and sometimes it's not.
What if I don't want any of that?
Everybody gains responsibilities one way or another. This is the one thing you can't outrun. The more you try to push them away, the harder it'll become. So what's your plan?
I have to face it head on. I can't wear that old suit anymore. It's only going to remind me what I did today. I need something new.
In the day we sweated out on the streets of a runaway American dream. At night we ride through mansions of glory in suicide machines. Sprung from cages on Highway 9, chrome wheel fuel injected and stepping out over the line. Oh, baby, this town rips the bones from your back. It's a death trap. It's a suicide rap. We gotta get out while we're young. 'Cause tramps like us, baby, we were born to
Okay, so here's the plan. I will create a snowstorm outside while making sure no cops will be able to get us while we're in there. Next, Shay will bring us into the building through the darkness. Ooh, double down with user cards to cut open the vault. Using information that the trickster has gained in the past, we know that the knockout gas is poured into the room while entered without biometric authorization. That's a big word, I know. So what do? Top will spin, creating a vacuum, getting rid of the gas. Kaboom.
This is a gamble. Won't the silent alarms go off?
See, here's the thing. It doesn't matter. Flash has been missing, and that kid, well, what's he gonna do against us?
Ready?
Yep. I am so sorry about this, but can we reschedule?
Do you really want to do that?
This time, I'm 100% sure. Again, really sorry about this.
Sense your shadow moving very fast. You know who it is. We must be ready.
Rogues, get ready. New rogues, new set of faces for me to bash.
I suggest folding Kid Flash. There's too many of us. Just surrender. He could, but that's not as fun. Have you ever played 52 Pickup? It's my favorite.
I'm just getting warmed up. No one's gonna die under my watch again.
Pointless inside.
Why won't you stay down?
So, which one of you three actually gets to kill me?
My rivalry with the Flash has lasted for ages. The honor shall be mine.
Me, of course. My cards could slit his throat with ease.
Have you all lost your minds? It's my revenge.
It's my turn now. I will permit you to experience the darkness that you deserve.
You know, as a kid, I was always scared of the dark. But one thing that always worked, turning on the lights.
We are both without our mentors. The minute he left, you became rash, immature. You feel like you can do anything, right?
What do you know about me?
I know you don't really care about that gem. You just want to prove you're better than Captain Colt. Hand it over, Mardon. We can all sort this out.
You should know I never give up.
Neither do I. Undoing tornadoes was the first thing Flash taught me. Also, God, I hate fighting you. My costume is soaked. Listen, Dauntless Lord Zeus, you're not the only one that can manipulate wind. Jesus, you knocked out the entire power grid.
You and that Piper brat are the same. Both annoying kids.
So Hartley was part of the Rogues. Where did he go?
He flaked on us. Something about his father.
I'll deal with him after I put you away.
I'm not gonna end up like Hold, stuck in a cell.
At least I got the gem and the other 3 rogues.
Look! Look! I'll give you whatever you want. I've got plenty of money.
And what did you give your son? Nothing. But a cold shoulder. I'm not scared of facing you now. I don't care what you say.
Hartley, is that you?
Hello, Father.
Hartley, what are you doing? Untie me!
You disowned your own son. Kicked me out of the house with nothing. You never accepted me for who I was, just because I was different from the rest of the family. I was nothing better than a stranger.
You were not supposed to turn out this way. You were supposed to carry on the lineage. Have a wife. Why can't you just change for us? We gave you everything. You were not supposed to turn out this way. You needed to learn a lesson when we kicked you out.
When you kicked me out, you killed your son. I'm someone new now. It's time to pay the piper.
Hartley, you don't have to kill your dad. Taking a life changes someone.
Why do you care so much about me? You don't even know me. Unless... Oh my god. Wally? Your kid Flash?
I'm sorry.
You were keeping this from me the whole time? How can I not see it? You were Flash's #1 fan. I knew you didn't trust me.
I do, Hartley. I made a promise not to share my identity. Why are you doing all this?
As Hartley Rathaway, I was a nobody. No one cared about me.
I care. I care about you. You're my friend.
Great. So one person in the entire world actually likes me. Fantastic. Well, not even my family loves me. But as the Pied Piper, people pay attention.
They're afraid of you. Is that what you want?
If it means I'll get noticed, then yes.
When I put on this suit, I accept I may have to do things I may not want to. If you don't back down, I will have to fight you.
I thought you were my friend. I don't enjoy hurting you, but maybe with you gone, I can finally be someone I'm proud of. This is what I was meant to be.
I don't know if it was fate for you to get these powers, but I know it's your choice to use them poorly. I'm sorry, Hartley. It doesn't feel right hurting you. Please just give up. I've gone too far. I can't. I know you can't hear me, but I just wanted to talk for a bit. I created an air vacuum depriving you of oxygen just so you can faint for a bit. I didn't want to hurt you. You've been through enough. I should have been there. I should have known.
The New Rogues, composed of Weather Wizard, Shade, Double Down, and the top have quickly disbanded after a failed heist for the Blue Flame Sapphire. As for the CCPD, Detective Paulson and Curtis are sure to make a full recovery. We have Kid Flash to thank for saving us again. Mardon thought he'd do better than me. He doesn't understand what it means to be a rogue.
You gotta let her, Snart. I'm putting a lot on the line smuggling this in. Better be worth it.
From El Oso. Make a wish, Captain Cold. The world is changing. I want you to be a part of it. I have an ability to break you and any of your friends out. Just give me time. Someone wants my skills. I'm intrigued.
How was the future?
It was good, but I learned something. It's kind of a lot to take in. You got a sec?
What is it?
So Cadaver told me how and when I'm gonna die. It's actually a lot sooner than I was expecting.
Tell me!
I shouldn't. But just tell me one thing, Wally. When I'm gone, will you take up the mantle? I mean, Central City can't afford to lose its hero.
Yes, of course.
It's not as easy as it looks.
I don't think I'm ready right now, but I will be. You can trust me. Yeah, that's my story. Now you see why I'm single, and obviously I couldn't date you even if I wanted to.
What the hell are you talking about?
You said you wanted to go out with me?
I said, hey, since we're going to be superhero partners, to get to know each other more, do you want to go out on patrol?
Patrol. Yeah, I don't remember that.
And then you went on a 20-minute talk about the rogues and your friend Hunter.
Partly.
This whole time, I thought you were trying to explain a deep personal trial of how you accepted responsibility. But all you wanted to tell me is that you're too busy to date? You are unbelievable. And just so you don't get any ideas, you're not even my type.
Okay, fine. Do you still want to go on patrol?
Yeah.
Got bored of prison slate? I don't blame you.
I have friends in high places.
Let me guess. Luthor's doing?
The kryptonite poisoning hasn't been treated well. I left when I got a call for a better purpose.
You mean a better paycheck? You haven't changed. What do you want?
I have a proposition for you. One that'll change your life forever.